Golf Channel.
This is the 9th straight year PGA Nationals Champion Course will host the Honda Classic, a PGA Tour event going on 43 years. The Champion Course is just one of 5 choices you have at PGA National Resort and Spa. I was recently in the area to sample some of the golf and other off-course activities in and around Palm Beach County. It's time now for Ginella's Journey, brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches. I'm at the Flagler Museum, also known as Whitehall, in Palm Beach, Florida, the country's first resort destination and the dream of American industrialist Henry Flagler. Palm Beach started as a 2-hotel project in the late 19th century, and now the county is a collection of 38 towns, roughly the size of Delaware, featuring beaches, nightlife, horses, and of course, golf. With over 170 options, I began my journey where it all started, with Flagler's The Breakers Hotel at the West Course with John Webster, the director of golf instruction.
Ooh, you got it.
No, you're going to keep that hidden. John, safe to say you are in one of the elite golf offices, if not just in the state of Florida, in the country. Yeah. The reputation of the Breakers, the Sea Islands, the Broadmoors, the Greenbriers, Pebble Beach, I mean, that's in that conversation.
Yeah, the great thing that we have is we have a family who's owned it since day one. The legacy of Henry Flagler, going through to the Keenans, owning it since 1896, is really, the history is remarkable.
Tell me a little bit about the course options here.
We've got 2, and we've got the Ocean Course, which is right on site at the hotel, the Reese Jones Course, which is about 10 miles inland. Reese Jones came in about 10 years ago and redid the golf course. He redid the bunkers, redid the tee boxes, redid the greens. A fantastic layout, over 7,100 yards.
When a property is family-owned, that's a big difference.
For the Keenan family, the Flagler descendants, for them, reinvesting in it is also for pride. They want to keep the reputation. They want to keep the facility the way it is. And that's a difficult thing to do, but they love it, and they do it the right way. There it is. That's the way to do it.
Walk off 4.
Nicely done, man.
I might know a guy who might need a room in a bungalow for the next month. Is that possible?
Is his name Matt, or?
I might be.
Yeah, I think we could try to work something out. It's peak season, so we'll see what we can do.
From the Breakers West and the business of golf, I head south to the International Polo Club, the winter horse sport capital of the world, for a lesson from Jeff Hall, one of our country's top polo players.
What do I got to do?
Well, we're going to suit up, and we're going to go put on some boots, and we're going to get on the horses, and we're going to go out on the field and hit the ball around and see how well you do.
Do I go?
But with one hand. One hand.
I was afraid you were going to say that. All right, let's go.
There's a lot of similarities between golf and polo. Put your thumb through the loop, come to the inside, and grab it. Timing is everything when you hit the ball, technique. Keep your eyes on the bottom of the ball. Consistency with your swing, all that comes into play. Right there on the right. We hit a ball moving at 35 miles an hour. For some reason, I feel a lot more comfortable hitting a ball at speed than I do sitting on the tee box and teeing it up.
Do you have a handicap assessment on me as a polo player?
Yeah, Matt, since you're such a good rider, you kind of took right to it. I'd say I'd give you a 0 today.
Scratch, baby! I worked all my life. It's happening. Hey, Mom, I'm scratch.
Enough horsing around for one day. It's off to the town of Boca Raton, which, loosely translated, means a thieves' inlet.
Wow.
And it's where I would steal away some more time on the course with Rick Haydock, president of the Boca Raton Resort and Club.
Driving in here, it doesn't take long to realize that this place has a rich history.
Long history. It starts off with Addison Meisner, who's one of the premier architects in South Florida. He was very much influenced by Italian, Mediterranean, Spanish architecture. So he was making this master plan luxury community based upon his architectural influences in Europe. And at the same time, what was popular? Golf was coming along at that time.
Oh, it's big. Good ball.
That'll work.
Oh, smooth. Go in. Oh, good shot. This is a fun finish.
you go.
This is good, sir.
Very
Good
nice.
birdie. I really like the idea of that 19th hole.
I'm on it. Let's go.
Overlooking the screen.
I know a bartender. The beauty of this, the equivalent of our 19th hole is the setting sun. This is one of the great spots to watch the sunset or to heckle your buddies as they're hitting 18.
I almost can hear that happening right now. This is Heckle Home.
Heckle home. I'll have to rename the patio.
Yeah.
It's another beautiful day in Palm Beach County. Perfect weather for a boat ride. But there's trouble on the horizon. Or at least there used to be. At Peanut Island, there's no sign of Gilligan or Marianne, just Ruth Pelletier and what was once the top secret Operation Hotel.
Ruth, what have I stumbled upon here on Peanut Island?
This is a bunker that was built for President Kennedy during the Cuban Missile Crisis of the Cold War. Decontamination area with the Geiger counters.
These would give me a reading on whether or not I've got some problems.
Well, once upon a time, there are no batteries in them now. Yeah, only it doesn't, it ticks.
This would have served as a form of the White House. We've got a presidential seal, we've got a desk. Can I try the radio?
Well, if you have new tubes for it, you can.
Yeah, I got some tubes. I'm getting a signal, actually, Ruth. We finally got an outside signal, Ruth. What have you been wanting to tell the world?
Don't touch the hatch.
We got a mouse up here. Ah! I'm not kidding. Something's moving around up there. Do you have a square footage of these
About
spaces?
1,000 square foot.
1,000 square feet would have housed 30 people for up to 30 days. Yeah. I might have taken what was outside over what was inside.
It was time to get back above ground and on the mainland to Seagate Country Club to work on my game with one of golf's legendary teachers,
right now,
Craig Harmon.
Right shape.
Yeah.
After 42 years as head professional at Oak Hill Country Club, Harmon now calls the practice facility here in Delray Beach his home office. And a half hour with this Harmon only costs you $75.
So when I retired from Oak Hill, I'm not a retiring type person. So basically, I'm down here, and you get 5, 6, 7 hours of lessons a day, 5 days a week, and I love it. It's fun.
That's a very typical.
Yeah, a little weak one to the right.
Yeah, yeah. Little weak one to the right.
That was, yeah.
Don't sugarcoat it, Craig.
There's a bullet dart to the left, so we got you figured out here. I don't need much more.
2 balls.
From here, now you pop it over there. That's part of the drill, okay? But it's more the image of things. Good. And that shot's going to come out of there initially, but it won't go to the right.
I'm set.
Okay, man.
I'm set and I'm smiling.
There we go.
You feel like the smile is your reward.
When you work for the Golf Channel, it is a smile. They don't pay you, do you? Do I get paid for this?
No.
What was that?
So the smile is all I got for you.
That's a big reward. For anybody who teaches, that is a reward.
With plenty of smiles and a new swing, it was time to hit the course and test it all out with Seagate's director of golf, Darren Panks.
All right, we're on the 17th hole. I'm working my way through my new swing, but this is a fun little hole.
This is our signature hole. Yeah, what we did here is we tried to get that feeling of like that TPC island green. We actually pulled the green about 45, 50 yards into the lake, so you kind of got that island feel. It's not a long hole. It's about 124, but it's very intimidating. Good swing there.
Green!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Oh, Palm Beach County. Are you kind of blown away by all the options you have down here?
Yeah, there is. They say there's so many golf courses on each corner down here. Yeah, we've got the perfect location. From dining and nightlife, it's just a great spot.
Yes, Palm Beach, 170 golf course options down there. I mean, it's a fantastic spot, and of course you benefit from the weather in Florida during the winter months. These are some prices. These are peak season prices at some of the places I was able to sample. I mean, you get a wide. I obviously was at some of the higher end and elite spots down there, but you know it runs the gamut from very accessible, very affordable, all the way up to a place like the Breakers, which is one of the, like I said, one of the elite destinations in the country.
We've talked a lot about Butch Harmon this morning. His brother Craig, how's he different? What's he like?
I don't know. I think when I've spent a little time with all the Harmon brothers, and you get the general sense that they keep it simple. And Craig has 2 teaching aids, he showed me. He has a little magnetic pipe that he puts on the end of your golf club, and he's got a laminated swing sequence of Tiger Woods going back to 2000. He says, those are my 2 swing aids. I mean, and it really, it helps a guy like me. I don't flush my left side of my brain like Cookie was saying very often, and I get caught up. We get caught up in too many swing thoughts. I might get too many lessons, right?
Well, you look very comfortable on the horse, at least. That looked very natural. Did you ride horses as a kid?
I did. I had 5 horses growing up. Rode 3-day eventing. So I was equestrian, and then I haven't ridden in a long time, I will say. These are like the Ferraris of horses. I was on an $80,000 horse, and has spent 7 years being trained by Jeff Hall and his team to chase that ball. That was a fantastic experience. That's like the Augusta National of polo facilities.
Great job in Palm Beach, buddy. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, speaking of horses, one of our horses